What's going on, everybody? Breaking news and information on Dragon Ball Super episode 128. It was just released and I want to make sure you guys hear it, so make sure you guys smash that like button for me if you guys are watching this video right now. Subscribe, as well as turn on notifications to be updated on all breaking news for Dragon Ball Super, as well as discussions to come when they take the hiatus or break or when the series ends, all the way up until the movie and here on out forward. So make sure you guys click off the video right now if you guys do not want to be spoiled, but they just leaked some images as well as information on what's really going to be happening in episode 128. We already had spoilers on this with the title being Vegeta Falls, and we already knew that Vegeta was drained of energy and stuff like that, but here is the episode preview for 128. So, in short, Vegeta can barely stand and can't even go Super Saiyan anymore, but he still refuses to give up. As his consciousness fades after getting beat up and nearly ringed out by Jiren, he begins to hear Bulma's voice. And this is credits to Herms98 on Twitter, guys. They did not confirm if Hiromi Tsuru is going to be voicing Bulma, but they did say that she could have recorded this prior to passing away, as well as they could have just reused all dialogue. But everyone, including Todd Blankenship, Herms98, he's saying that they leaning towards the new dialogue because they would have told us if they were reusing lines from an old episode. And on top of that, we got new screenshots as well as some leaked images from what's going to be happening here. So we're going to see Vegeta with his eye bashed in and stuff like this. It looks like he's about to launch a final flash with no energy left, and there's no signs of him going Ultra Instinct as of yet, but Goku seems like he's going to be going Ultra Instinct and landing a punch on Jiren's stomach. Now, with that being the case, it's going to be Vegeta gets ringed out probably early on in the episode or halfway through. Then Goku's going to take over, go Ultra Instinct, because they're both beaten down badly right now. And then Goku's going to take over, and once Goku takes over, it's going to be very interesting to see this, because in episode 129, that's when he's unlocking Mastered Ultra Instinct, so it's going to be a really crazy fight here. Very fast-paced episode, I'm guessing. And then at the episode preview, we're most likely going to see the form that we've all been waiting for, the one from the promotional posters, all the way dating back to last year, where we just saw that fiery aura behind a shirtless Goku, and it's going to be really cool to see. Episode 129 won't be airing for 2 weeks though, because we're gonna have a week gap because of how the schedule is worked out here, but I'm really interested to see this and how it's gonna play out. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like Vegeta's gonna get any big moment, but it's gonna be kind of cool to see what's gonna happen here, because it does say as his consciousness fades after getting beat up, nearly ringed out by Jiren, he begins to hear Bulma's voice. So something's gonna go down here, because he's not completely ringed out here. He might have one final speech, one final attack, something that's gonna change the entire game in this arena right now. So I just want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think that they're saving Vegeta for something very crucial in this episode? Because Frieza's still in the ring here, and they did not mention anything about Frieza in this preview, but in episode 127, the same exact thing happened, and Frieza jumped in and had a small moment. It's memorable because they didn't mention anything about Jiren's backstory coming into play yet, and they didn't mention anything about Frieza in that summary, so we might just be getting some of Jiren's backstory along with Vegeta's finale in this tournament, one of the MVP, one of the aces in this tournament, and we might get a lot more details as to what Frieza's doing here, because a lot of people are speculating that he could still betray Goku or become one of the greatest allies ever in this tournament and save the day. So with that being said, what do you guys think is going to happen? Because if Goku unlocks Ultra Instinct in this episode once again, that means Frieza's going to be sidelined the entire time, and they still haven't mentioned him getting ringed out. If he was getting ringed out, I think it would have been a much bigger deal in this preview, and for them not to mention that, and to have him as one of the final characters in this tournament, I'm stressing that yet again, guys. He has to be playing a very crucial part. Now, if they do not utilize Frieza in the fullest with this crucial part, being one of the last surviving members of Universe 7 next to Goku, the main character with the plot armor, there is going to be a huge detriment to this show in terms of how it's going to end, and hopefully they don't let that happen. I hope Mainly what I'm hoping here is that Vegeta gets one really good attack or shows us where the main weaknesses for Jiren is, some more Jiren backstory, as well as where Frieza is in the ring right now. On top of that, I want Goku to put up a decent fight, but let this stretch out for a few episodes because if they rush this too fast, it's not going to be as good in my head. And honestly, I feel like with how fast the Topo fight went down, I don't want that happening again. I want them to utilize these characters to the fullest, get the most out of them, because these are the last few episodes that we're getting. They're going to be stretched between weeks at a time. And on top of that, depending on if this is a hiatus or if it's a series ending for a while, I want this to be as juicy and like memorable as possible, guys. So tell me what you guys think Frieza's gonna do. I want to hear that again. What do you think Vegeta's going to do as well? How is he going to recover from nearly being ringed out by Jiren and hearing Bulma's voice? Because we saw what he did with Toppo, but he's used up so much energy throughout this entire tournament. I'm not sure if there's anything left. Is there a chance that he can go Ultra Instinct or not? And if Goku's getting Ultra Instinct, that kind of just phases the whole thing out here, because Goku's gonna steal the show in the next episode. Honestly, from just seeing these leaked images, if Goku's gonna steal the show, even though it's a Vegeta episode, a Vegeta titled episode, and Vegeta's ring out, it's gonna be Goku's episode. So tell me what you guys think. This is going to be rather interesting to watch, and I can't wait. So make sure you guys check out the episode when it airs tomorrow. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys like the video and check out Herms98 as well. And it's gonna be really epic to see. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I can't wait for this episode, and it's gonna be really cool. So see you guys then. Take care. Peace.